If you're an educator, you have heard all about AI. I mean, it's everywhere. But we're not going to talk about the hype today. Nope, we're going to talk about something way more practical. How do you actually turn the idea of using AI into a simple daily habit? Let's dive right in.
So, does this sound familiar? You've seen the headlines, you get the buzz, you know that AI could be a pretty powerful tool for you. But when it actually comes to using it, you kind of feel stuck. Where do you even begin? Trust me, that's a super common feeling. You are definitely not alone in this.
You know, there's actually a name for this feeling. It's called the mirror moment. It's that huge gap between all the amazing ideas you have on a Sunday night and the tough reality of what you actually have the time and energy for on a crazy Monday morning. And that gap, that's where new habits are either born or they just fade away.
Okay, so let's really dig into this mirror moment challenge. Because if we're going to find the right solution, we've got to understand what the real problem is first.
And what's so interesting here is that the real issue isn't about a lack of knowledge. Seriously, you don't need to become some kind of AI genius overnight. The biggest hurdle, the true challenge of that mirror moment, is simply building a consistent habit of using these tools in small, useful ways. It's all about having a system, not just studying the tech.
So, if the problem is all about habit, well then the solution has to be a system for building one. Let's walk through that system right now. It's called the AI habit loop.
The AI habit loop is, well, it's pretty much what it sounds like. A really straightforward 4-stage cycle. The whole point of it is to take you from just being curious about AI to actually using it consistently and effectively, without all the overwhelm.
Okay, here are the 4 stages. First up, the cue. This is some small, annoying task that you have to do over and over again. Let's say you're just so tired of writing out lesson objectives every single week. That's your cue. Number 2, the action. Instead of doing it the old way, you use AI. You ask an AI tool to generate those objectives for you. Third, and this part is absolutely crucial, the reward. Bam! You immediately get some time back, and your brain feels a little less cluttered. That good feeling is what makes the habit stick. And finally, reflection. Just take a second to note what happened. Did the prompt work? Could you make it better next time? This is how you start to get really good at this.
All right, now that we've got the framework, let's make this super practical. This is not about adding hours of work to your day. We're talking about a simple 10-minute daily practice. That's it. Here's what that routine looks like. First, pick just one small task. Next, write a simple prompt for it. Third, and you can't script this, always edit the AI's output. Make it yours, give it your voice. Fourth, save what worked. And last, just take like 30 seconds to reflect on the process. See? That's it. A powerful little 10-minute habit.
And if you really want to make that reflection step powerful, you can turn these casual experiments into some serious professional learning. All it takes is one simple tool, a prompt journal.
And here's what that looks like in action. Just check out this entry. The task was creating lesson objectives. You can see the prompt they used, the result, and then the lessons learned column. I mean, this right here is pure gold. Add Bloom's taxonomy verbs to my next prompt for better results. Can you see how this journal basically becomes your own personal playbook for what actually works?
Okay, so let's zoom out a bit. Because what starts as a small personal habit can actually scale up and create this amazing ripple effect that goes way beyond just your classroom to your entire school. So, at the classroom level, maybe you're using AI to brainstorm new lesson ideas or quickly whip up some visuals for a presentation. But at the school level, you can apply the very same principles to do things like create AI-based meeting summaries that save everybody a ton of time, or use AI dashboards to really make sense of school-wide data. It can start with you, but it definitely doesn't have to end there.
We're getting close to the end now, and this brings us to what I think is the most important mindset you can have on this whole journey, and that's putting persistence way ahead of perfection.
So let's be really clear about something. Being AI ready does not mean you've mastered every single AI tool out there. I mean, that's impossible. What it really means is that you built a consistent, durable habit of just trying things, of experimenting. You're comfortable trying, maybe failing a little, and then learning from it.
I want you to make this your mantra. Seriously, it is not about getting it perfect on the first try. It's about showing up and sticking with that 10-minute daily practice. Persistence, not perfection. That is the real key to becoming an AI-ready educator.
So as we wrap up, I'm just going to leave you with one direct question. Forget about mastering AI for a second. Just think about the next 10 minutes.
What is one small, repetitive task that you can hand over to an AI just to see what happens? That's it. That's your first step.